Hey, what's up, guys? Today is December 14th, 2017. I had to play some music today because I had to celebrate just a little bit for trading pretty decently today. I didn't just come in today. I didn't come to the table just trading the same old way, and I just got lucky today. I actually put a lot of thought into this last night, and I came to I came in this morning with a plan and all that. So shout out to everybody who reached out the last couple days and just been encouraging and everything. T-Bone, Frank, Brandon, Samuel, Billy, Vic, Alex, Simon. Um, Thanks, guys. Roman, appreciate everybody. Let's go ahead and get on into the plays. All right, cut the music. First play today was GBT. I drew this little area of, if we were able to get through this area, I felt like we could have gone, taken off long for a pretty good ways. Just because we bounced here, fell through right here, and over here, same area. So I longed this one right here, GBT, and it just seemed like it was having a rough time getting where I wanted it to go, so I got out right here, and that was a good candle to get out on because it really dropped after that. It did turn around and never hit my stop, but it also never hit my price target. So GBT winner. I had two losers today. I had a couple scratches, 2 losses, and the rest were wins. Next ticker is Arry, ARRY. This is one of the losses. I went long right here. I figured if, can you see this area right here? That's another one I drew. I was looking for I was anticipating a red to green move, I think, right here. And I totally committed to my stop right here. This was a very long time. I mean, lunch is almost over when it finally came to stop me out. So this thing drew down against me, came back up, drew down. I had to stop looking at it because it kept messing with my emotions. So I had to stop looking at it. I said, this thing can hit my stop if it wants to, but I'm not going to sit here and look at it anymore. So chalk that up as a loss. That's Arry. The next ticker, Halo. Is this the second loss? Yeah, this was the second loss. Same scenario. I let it hit my stop. This one didn't take as long to get there, but I longed here just because we cleared all this stuff and we were making new highs. So sorry, my watch thinks I'm talking to it. Shut up. Sorry. Longed it right here, and it just came and got my stop. I let it come and get my stop. I saw it turning around, but it was just very important to me today. Some of the plays that went bad for me the other day were plays that were actual winners, but I had not committed to my stop. So that was very important for me today, to stick to my stops. So I committed here, and I can stick to my stop unless I can see something like so blatantly obvious that I just really need to get out. So that's Halo. Next ticker, FNSR. Shorted right here. This immediately drew down against me and pulled back. But again, I stuck to my stop, which is right up in here. And I was definitely worried about the triple bottom right here. But, sorry. I'm going to have to turn this off. Whoops. Turn my watch off real quick, sorry. Got it. No more of that. Okay, shorted right there. that was a double bottom. I was kind of being brave to short into a double bottom, and then when this happened, I said, "Oh, shouldn't have maybe done that," but I'm sticking to my stop, and we stalled out right here. But I had faith when we stalled out on this one that we were going to push through, and we did. And you can see this is a place that I normally get out right here. I normally get out, what is this, 2280? We were stopped, and we turned around, and I still didn't get out. But once we pulled back up here, I finally exited. But I think what I hopefully you can see, and that I can see later, is that I'm starting to be more patient with my exits and not, unless I have a good reason. I have some plays coming up here that I have a really good reason to sort of get out of the key area, but this one, I thought maybe it could have gone down to this fib level right here, so I tried to stay patient because I wanted to come down here. So I hung in there. That was FNSR. Next play, HMNY. Shorted refs. HMNY has been so tricky for me lately. I started out doing awesome on HMNY back in the day when it came out. Like, what was that, a month ago? 2 months? I don't remember how long ago that was. 2 months ago maybe, but these days I'm not having as much luck with HMNY. I shorted right here, and it started turning around, so I got out for a little bit over. It was a scratch, basically. That was HMNY. Next ticker, QD. QD, we had a fib level right here, and this was a key. This is the one I was sort of referring to earlier about getting out really quickly, being quick to get out of the play. I see that it's still going. That hurts my feelings, but that's okay. Let's look to the left though. We bounced off this. I thought there was another one. I may have done it off the daily chart, but at least right here, it bounced hard off of $13. So I had those two key levels. I had this fib level right here, and I had this support line that I drew. And I shorted right here, drew against me again. As most of my plays draw against me. That's okay. I stuck to the plan, and we came down here, and we were pushing up hard up against the fib. And this candle happened pretty quickly. I think my price target was down in this area in case it flashed, totally past it. But when it flashed down and kind of sat there a little bit, I marketed it out right here at this fib level. So that's QD. Let's move on to the next. One, two. There's 3 more plays. Next one. SM. Kind of a scratch play. I shorted right here, and this one was just jerking around a lot. It was the volume. Well, the volume's kind of low too. I mean, it's not low. It's 2 million, but still, it was. I remember when I played this, it was like jumping a lot, and we pushed down here, and then we came up here. And this just made me a little nervous, and I ended up getting out right here. So what is that? That's a scratch. So that was basically a scratch. Next play, XNet. This was kind of a scratch too. 52, 56. Okay, this is the hardest 4 cents I've ever worked for in my life. I think I longed right here. This thing just almost automatically pulled against me. And my stop was right in this area, but the reason I felt comfortable was because we bottomed right here. We came around here and we bottomed again. We reached down, but we wicked down. And then when we came back around, we were bottoming at a little bit of a higher level, same level as these candles right here. And it finally started pushing up, and it came through, and this 3, 6, 9, 12 minutes, another 50. So I had waited through all this, and it finally started doing what I wanted. And like 15 minutes later, this candle, I thought we were going to go on a run. I was looking to get up and eat this area right here, and it pulled back, got soaked up, and then it just kept hanging out in this area. And I had mental fatigue with this particular ticker, so I said forget this and got out. So that's kind of a scratch right there. And then the next play, this is the last play. Tiva. What's Tiva doing right now? Still pretty much the same thing. Looks like it's. Oh, sorry, I forgot this chart's live too. So this is what Tiva's doing right now. I had these two fib levels right here. I only had the golden and the 50 showing, but I saw that we double bottom right around the 50, and we came up to the golden ratio and got rejected. So in my mind, I thought, okay, that's what's up. That's what we're doing. We're gonna bounce back and forth between the golden and the 50, and it looks kind of like what we're doing right now, even though this does seem like it could possibly fail to 50 before the bell rings. Shorted right here, and by the time I got into this area, I mean this volume is insane, 108 million. I can't even read level 2 really when there's 108 million shares going on, like transact. This is what I did with you. Let me say it like this. I ended up getting my my cell phone out, opening up the TOS mobile app, and scooting back in my chair away from my computer, and I started watching Tiva on my phone. I couldn't even watch it anymore on the main computer that had the level 2 where I could see everything. I needed just like a basic, simple, chart that I didn't have to sit there and constantly look at how many orders were coming through and have that stuff running through my mind. So I literally took a step back and just started watching this thing on my phone, even though I was probably 10 feet from the computer. And that's a long story, but anyway, I ended up covering and closed the day out strong with the winner. So that is a wrap for today, guys. Thanks for listening, and let's see if we can keep up the good work tomorrow. Have a good one.